How many know there's a place in God where there's no cap?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
That's where I want to go.
Yes. Amen.
I want to go to that place where there is no cap. Jesus did it. And he was an example to us. How many know that everything Jesus did we're supposed to do? Come on now.
Amen.
How many know that Jesus operated in the earth as a man filled with the Holy Ghost? Not as God. As a man filled with the Holy Ghost to show us how to walk. He was a man. He got hungry. He slept. He got tired. He operated as a man. He is the example that we should follow. Jesus is the one that shows us the way.
Yes, amen.
How many know you will operate just like Jesus? Huh? Teaching, bad teaching tells you that you can't be like Jesus. But that's not true. We're supposed to be just like him. Bible tells us to imitate Christ as our example. If Christ is our example, that means that once we're born again, filled with the Holy Ghost, we got the same power and authority as Jesus. Amen. You know, how many of the people criticize Peter for sinking? You know, like I say, Peter walked on the water and he sank. But how many know that Peter is the only one that mastered his discipleship? He did everything Jesus did. Throughout all of history, you only have two people who walked on water. Peter and Jesus. Peter maxed his discipleship training. That's why when it came down to raising the dead, he walked over this young girl. He said the same thing Jesus said. Tabitha Kuma, arise, Tabitha. He learned from his master. We can do the same thing. If we see ourselves, how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as South Africans? Or do you see yourself as a new creature in Christ? See, your identity matters. I was telling them the other day that one of the things that I discovered in Africa, and where a lot of people are not moving in the dimension, and in America it's the opposite. A lot of times people in Africa are not moving in what God has for them because they believe third world stuff. There's no such thing as one world. In America, we don't move in what God said because we feel like we got everything free. So we don't walk in our dominion. Because we expect everything to be given to us. That's how we feel about ourselves. We feel like we have special rights. But we can't get it because that's pride. And here in Africa, you feel like you don't have a right. The identity has to shift to kingdom. Because we manifest. How many of you heard that we're living in a third world? People say it. They have told me, you're not in no third world. How many are born again in here? You're in the kingdom of God. Amen. You're a king. You're kings and priests. Amen. You demand your life. We are kings and priests unto the Lord. I have a right to everything that Jesus died for. I shouldn't be denied nothing. See, in America, we're missing it because we believe we already got it. See, it's all depends on what culture you follow. You can follow the culture of the country, or you can follow the culture of the kingdom. Yes. In the culture of the kingdom, there's riches. But he said in the Haggai, the silver is mine. The gold is mine. And it belongs to us. How many are ready for your stuff? You ready for it? I'm ready for mine. Amen.
Amen.
We get, when we get back, we have, like when I'm gone, a lot of times, people get relaxed. So you have to get back up on the wall. But if you stay focused with God, don't let no one run you away from the glory.
Amen.
The man and woman of God of this house carry a glory to release to you.
Amen.
If you can receive it. That's why when you prophesy, when you proclaiming things in their life, when they receive it, that's what happens. How many know that you must have confidence and trust? This is what God does. And he takes his glory, and he takes it, and he puts it inside a man and a woman of God. And say, hear them to get to your destination.
Amen.
But you'll go listen to somebody else and miss what God has for you. How many know that you don't go in every house that God has not sent you to? Huh? If God sent you here, this is the only house going to be able to grow you. How many hear me? Because the glory for your life is here. Amen. You can't go down the street and get it. You have to stay planted. In Psalms it say, they that be planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. It said they shall be fat and flourishing. That's what being planted properly. If God placed you here, you're going to prosper.
Amen.
If somebody try to move you, you should say no.
Yes.
I'm staying under the glory.
Amen.
I'm staying under the glory at all costs.
Amen.
Because that's where your signs and miracles are. When you begin to proclaim things of God, when you understand that it produces God in you, takes you from glory to glory. One level of his presence to another level of his presence. You'll never run out. You just keep going from one to another.
Amen.
The glory that you have today, God want to make it more glorious tomorrow.
Amen.
Each and every day, God want to show you another part of him. What I love about God in the book of Isaiah is that in the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord. And then it said that the angels were saying, holy, holy, holy. Get what they were doing? Every time the angels said holy, they saw a dimension of God that they'd never seen before.
Amen. Oh, yes. Amen.
How many know that there's a dimension of God that we'll never see? The angels said holy, 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 because they were seeing something different every time. We thought this was glory. Whoa! We thought that was glory. Whoa! We thought that was better. Whoa! Look at this. Look at this. That's why God wants to take us. Every place want to say, this is a different look. Every time they saw it, holy, 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 his presence was changing. That's the way he want to do us. Every time he shows one part, he want to take you to another part. See, I done seen God move. I done seen the tongues. I done seen all of those things. Now, I'm ready to see the limbs grow out.
Amen. Yes, Lord.
I'm ready to see paralyzed arms straighten out. When I see devils get cast out of somebody, I say, that was nothing. Believers do that. I want to see the full manifestation.
Yes, Lord.
I want to see people who got cancer that it drops off their body right there.
Yes.
That's the glory I'm looking for.
Yes.
How many ready for that? Too many saints are dying with diseases. It's time for glory to come.
Yes, Lord.
that when they come into the house of the Lord, when they walk through the door, it fall off. That's what I'm looking for. I want to see that glory. So I can say, holy, holy, holy. I done seen the glory. We've been in revivals. My wife and I, we've been in revivals in Pensacola, Florida. When the great move of God was come, millions of people were getting saved. We could sit in that place and people walking through the door staggered, for the glory was so strong. And one night the Lord told me they were worshiping out. And everybody in the church was basically on their face. And the Lord told me, I want to give you a peek at something. And I was able to sit up and watch that place and see how the glory of God was moving in that place. And the only thing I could do is smell the presence of God. I could just smell it. The aroma of God was all in that place. People were being healed and set free, just laying in the glory of God. This fragrance of God, it was so beautiful. I'm standing up there and everybody was down, and God gave me the privilege to look at it. And I'm smelling the fragrance of God just rising up in that place. That's what I'm ready for. I think God branded me that day. I have not been satisfied with church ever since that day. I've been branded. I want to see the glory of God in full manifestation. My appetite for church is gone. I'm ready to see God. I'm ready to see God. It's kind of like when God, that's what happened to Moses. Moses got a glimpse of the glory of God. And Moses was branded. When Moses saw God in the burning bush, and he talked to God, Moses changed. And the Bible said that Moses said, God, you so awesome. I want to see your glory. Amen. Show me what's been happening. Show me what has happened to me. Show me how good you are. Because in glory is honor, is favor, it's all type of manifestation of the heavens of God. I'm branded. I want to see the glory of God. I want to experience the fullness of God. I think God branded me too many times. When I first got saved, God took me a visit to heaven. I saw Christ, and he began to touch me. He laid his hand on my shoulder. And when he laid his hand on my shoulders, he said, I've called you and chosen you. He planted me that night. One day I was one way, the next day I woke up, I was changed. People saw me, they was looking, what's wrong with you? I don't know. Something happened to me. But I saw Jesus, and my life has never been the same. Amen. Ever since that night, I have never been the same. I was in a drug rehab center, alcohol and drugs. I was in there to get help. And that night, I was supposed to get out the next day. That night I said, I don't want to leave this place the same way I came in. That night, about 2 o'clock in the morning, I met the Lord of Lords, the King of Kings, Jesus the Christ, came and touched my life. And from that day, August the 21st, 1986, I have never been back that way again. Branded me. When I opened the Bible, it just started talking to me. I thought I was going crazy. I opened up the pages of the Bible, and